One of the most common places in your home that will get overlooked when doing home remodeling projects is the ceiling. Today we're going to be reviewing a new product from ceilingtilesbyus.com. These ceiling tiles are extremely lightweight, durable, have a very beautiful finish, and accept paint really well. Today we're going to be installing them in our master bath. Now, one of the first things we need to consider when installing ceiling tiles is where to start. The camera is positioned in the doorway, so this is going to be the first point of entry for anyone coming into the bathroom. We don't want to start off with a major focal point being a cut or a small piece or something of that matter. So we want to start with the focal point being a whole solid tile. That's why we're going to start our project right here. In order to complete this project, all we're going to need is ceiling tiles, painted. You will need to take some time, set them out in the garage, somewhere where there's not going to get dust on them, and paint them all. That's pretty straightforward. Just get yourself a roller, 3/8 inch nap, and get your favorite paint color, roll right over to them. They accept paint really well, and it's super easy when you're using a roller to get into all these cracks. Once they're painted and dried, you're also going to need liquid nails or construction adhesive, whatever's available. Don't want to get anything too strong that if you ever do need to take these off, you don't want to bring the drywall down with it. For some of the smaller pieces and specialty cuts, you're going to want a square, a marker, and then some scissors or a knife. Now, these ceiling tiles are just made of styrofoam. They're extremely lightweight, so you do not need a lot of adhesive. What I like to do is just dab a little bit on the corners and a little bit through the center just to keep that from bouncing. Then when you got that up, go ahead and install it on the ceiling. Jeez. Now we just repeat the process. Okay, here we are at a pretty good stopping point. I've installed all of the full tiles that I possibly can. The rest of them will need to be cut. So now let's move on to show you how to measure and cut ceiling tiles. The first cut I'm going to show you is a simple straight cut. All we do is simply place the tile where it needs to be and then mark where it intersects with the placed tile on both sides. Then we just connect the line and cut off the excess. Now that we've cut our piece, we're going to size it to fit. It's important to go ahead and put the cut edge along the wall. That way it'll be the least noticeable. Looks like we have to take a little bit more off of this side. So let's go do that. Once we have the piece cut to fit, we'll add our construction adhesive and add it just like the others. Now we'll just do the same for all the straight cut pieces. Okay, and here we have the finished result. As you can see, that nice straight line right down the middle, that's why we started there with the focal point. It adds a nice sense of elegance to the ceiling. It's been about an hour and installed all the tiles, pretty straightforward, no real issues. And so tell us what you think. Leave us a comment, and thank you very much.